So we got called to a neighbourhood dispute. We knew the gentleman in question quite well. We'd always gotten on right with him before, but on that day, for whatever reason, things turned out very differently.
Initially was find our other colleague, because when we got there, John was outside, obviously very badly injured.
And then I heard a noise behind me, which was John Lonsdale, who was on his back and he had blood spurting from an arterial bleed to his shoulder. It's only when you look back afterwards that you think that could have turned out, really differently, and we could have had guys not going home to their families.
I was a news agent in a local village. The delivery driver turned around and said, "Paul," I looked around, there's two armed males. One with the iron bar, all you could see was the whites of the eyes. Just closed the gap down, took him by the neck. As I took him to the ground, he told his colleague to get the kitchen knife out and stab us. I told him to go away, and he left. Police arrived 10 minutes later.
Went round to the back of the house and could see that the dining room was engulfed in flames, all the dining table and up the walls and the ceiling and near to the kitchen as well. So we'd just basically closed my eyes, counted to 3 and went in and just sprayed emptied the fire extinguishers into the fire. And fortunately it went out.
Instinct kicked in, police training, forces training. I could have ushered them out, but then again we wouldn't have been able to identify the suspects. And in the end we got 4 and 2 serving prison sentences.
I think if you asked any police officer would have done exactly the same as what we have done.
We're just normal people, do an extraordinary job, and some days you can be put in exceptional circumstances where you have to make a risk assessment and think, right, I need to intervene, I need to do this.
I didn't act on impulse or anything. I just had to do something. We had to try and get in and try and save a life.
Yeah, I'm proud, excited.
I'm surprisingly nervous.
It's a fantastic day, but it's just overwhelming at the moment, to be honest.
It's inspiring, but I don't think anyone joins this job to get awards and get recognition, but it is nice that it happens and that we get to come out and have a day out like this, and visit Downing Street and meet our colleagues from around the country.
Everyone that wears a uniform is brave, but you don't know from day to day, minute to minute, what's around that corner.